where I'm playing with Eric. Alid had to switch days with Eric, so Alid's on Thursday, Eric's here on Tuesday. I feel good. Eric and I came first in our section on Thursday, so hopefully we'll keep it going with a couple games in a row. I've got an opener. Time to say hi to the ops. And with 11 to 15, 5 plus diamonds, it's a clear 1 diamond opening bid. So I will just alert this. 1 diamond, 10 to 16, 2 plus diamonds. Now, one interesting question about alerts on these kind of vague bids is that they are all right here. So hopefully Eric's going to remember this sequence. So with a hand that includes, and this hand here is 13 high. Is this a relatively strong hand or a relatively weak hand? I would call this the bottom of the range. So with a bottom of the range bid, my bid here is going to be um, 4 spades, heart. So I have a very specific call with this shape and holding. The reason is that our balanced hands either open 1-note trump or raise to 2 spades, and that would be the range that didn't open 1-note trump. The hands that have shape in them, namely a singleton, have an option of showing, or they will show which side suit, so the other major or clubs that they're short in, and then they will bids accordingly. So the options when I am minimum are the 3 of the major shows shortness in the other major, or no, this is an excellent contract. 2-note trump shows shortness in clubs. When I'm the top of the range, the 14 to 16 range, then I will bid 3 clubs with short major, and then 3 other, or then jump in the other major if I'm short in clubs. And we sort of reverse those Q bids there in order to cut down on the possibility of something like a lead directing double or a double indicating suit with length. Fortunately, partner's got a great fitting hand. We have a good chance of taking 12 tricks here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this is a very good spot. I don't think folks are going to be in slam here. If I am jumping to 3, even showing, a weaker hand, I find it very unlikely the field will actually get to the slam. But Alid, if you're watching this, you're going to be happy that I remembered the bid. Hopefully Eric remembered it too. But overall, very good spot. Glad we got there. Or of course we're going to be in game, and everybody's going to take the same number of tricks. But I'm glad I remembered my bid. That's the important part. It's not always to win or lose. It's to come up with a great system and remember it and pull it off and come up with great results. So Eric, if he was on the same page as me and wanted to be aggressive, could have gone key card with his 11 count over my specific bid, but he chose not to, quite reasonably, and so we didn't get to a slam, which honestly is quite the proposition. Still, very glad that that doesn't come up much. Very glad it did come up, and I had a chance to make that bid. So looks like we've got another game here. Partner's opening 1 heart, and I have a hand that definitely wants to force game here. And if I'm forcing game, I'm always going to go through 2 clubs. 2 clubs is and this is relatively new. This is how we force to game. And so partner will now relay out his entire shape, and I'm the captain. So with 13 points, I'm able to fully dictate his shape. So here over the double, because Eric now has redouble available, all of his normal steps are shifted down by 1. So I need to take that into account when interpreting his bid. Hopefully Eric remembers that piece. Eric can't make like a penalty redouble here or a penalty pass. He has redouble and pass available. So that also expands the room that we have to work. So here, three clubs should show a hand that has some wild shape to it. So it would be the normal, not three diamond, but three heart bid. And then that bid shows, if I'm not mistaken, three clubs, three diamonds is a 5-5. This should be some other kind of 5-5. Unless he's forgotten that we have those steps available, in which case something completely different. But yes, we reserve those for 5-5 hands. But I'm just going to go 3 no trump here because I'm getting a club lead. It'll come into my ace-10. I have a pretty good hand, and he doesn't have 6 hearts, so that's a relief. I think Eric's correct bid is probably 2 spades because he probably used 5 triple, tried 5-3-3-2 of some kind. But I think technically this bid does show like a hand with 5 clubs in addition to whatever else. So yeah, I was right about that. And of course, East is leading the 7 of spades here instead of a club. So that's that. Let's see if we're down off the top or if West decides to shift back to clubs. I wonder if East is out of spades by now. It looks like these spades are blocked, so 6, 7. And then I have to hope as to where. Maybe I should have thrown off something else. If East has 5 clubs, East is 5-5, so looks like A, I'm down, and then B, I'm going to play West for the King of Diamonds, I think, but it might be risky. If I throw off a heart here, I should be safe. My consolation here is that oh, come on. Brutal. I think if I'd thrown off a diamond, uh, it's a singleton king. Of course it's a singleton king. So that's that. That didn't go so well. Obviously, uh, I think we end up in a similar or the same spot. I think down two is going to be pretty normal here. I perhaps could have done better if I'd pitched more diamonds, kept more clubs, not sure. Of course, the fact that you led a spade instead of clubs hurt me a lot. Yes, we did. So, importantly, on this hand, Eric, who was declaring, didn't win trick 12 and wasn't in six with the seven of diamonds. That would have earned him a beer. I'm keeping track of the beer cards. Had we been in something like four hearts, we're off two spades. We'll lose the king of diamonds, and depending on who's declarer, we might make it. I think there will be folks in five diamonds in the heart contract as well. Five diamonds is going to be probably similar. Anyway, not a great board. As you can see, a lot of folks in four diamonds, which is an interesting spot. But yeah, East should have opened the bidding. I think it's a great opening hand. There are folks in alternative contracts. We were the only pair in three no trump, besides one actually. The only pair three no by North. Uh, I guess if East opens a spade, it's easier to avoid three no trump. But still, minus 200, not a good score. But the first one is going to be pretty flat. You can see almost everybody's taking 12 tricks and four spades. Nobody had the courage to go to six there. I have a 13 count. It's flat, though. This hand, I don't think, qualifies for a takeout double. I'd rather pass and defend. So partner has the opportunity to make a balancing double, make a balancing one of trump call. And I've got as good a hand as you could hope for a pass here, I think. So I'll bid something aggressive. Partner's bidding two clubs here, and I don't have hearts locked down, so I can't confidently go no trumping. But with a good club fit, I think I'll happily raise to three here. I definitely don't have enough in red suits to be confident of beating one heart or two diamonds. If West bids again, and West's thinking about it, okay, so West decided to pass. Eric's going to play this in three clubs. Because we opened so light, and Eric would open any balanced 10 count here, and a lot of unbalanced ones, I know that we're not going to be missing a game. So that makes me feel good. It looks like we did miss a spade contract, though. Being in spades does offer some options, but it looks like that nine of spades is a pretty likely singleton, and spades would have been hard as a result. So if West has a singleton spade, and probably 5-4, 6-4 in the other two suits, we'll see what West's exact shape is when West follows to a couple of rounds of clubs. So West is got two clubs. So I'm going to guess that West probably has 5-5 in the reds. So we now, so three. Okay, so 5-4 in the reds. West probably doesn't have ace king of hearts, but might. Looks like probably. Well, we don't know if West is playing the ace. You might decide to fly ace if you think that a trick is trying to be snuck by. There's going to be one more diamond, one more spade, and one more heart loser unless West ducks here. West decided not to lead that ace king of hearts. West plays another heart, we can pitch the diamond, but that's not happening. We could have made one more trick if, oh wow, I take it back. But there are a lot of Wests who are going to lead ace king of hearts, and then they might shift to their singleton spade at that point. And then at that point, there's an easy diamond pitch. For some reason, West decided not to continue with diamonds. So we made four clubs there. That's pretty good. If we're in four spades, we run into the problem of, well, there's still the same three red suit losers along with that king of spades. So it would have been nice to be in three spades making. So that might nip us out. But three clubs making is not going to be bad at all. And yes, it should be held to three. So I have a pretty good hand. It's what 14 high, balanced. This is a one no trump opening in the seat and position. So this is 14 to 16, and hopefully we'll have a nice little sequence here. Partner with the Stamen, and I have no 4-card majors, so I will bid 2 diamonds. I think that we play this as to play. Or no, it's not to play. It's invitational. Do I accept an invite with this hand? It's only 14. I kind of like it. Um, it would be against the field though, so I'm gonna pass. Also, I'll need to review the notes to see if Alan and I are doing anything funny with that sequence there. Looks like partner's got a 9 count, and I'm glad that we're not in 3 because we have 4 top losers and then few prospects for extra tricks. I think the clubs are probably the best suit to attack. Spades are going to provide 2 tricks, diamonds 2 tricks, hearts are 2 tricks, and then we need 2 more. So the jack of hearts or 13th heart could be 1, 9 of spades could be 1, 9 of clubs could be 1, long clubs could be 1. The 2 of diamonds lead suggests that East is leading from a 4-card suit. Okay, so West is excited by clubs here, and is leading the ace from ace 10. That sets up my club suit and makes my life a lot easier. That makes life really easy. I still don't know where the rest of the clubs are, but I don't need to. These clubs are running. So now that the clubs are set up, I have 5 top tricks, and then 2 more diamonds is 7. So the heart makes it 8. So I'm already making this. There's the 10. And that does tell me that the queen is over there. So the one outstanding card that I'm worried about is the ace of spades. So what I might do is play a spade up to the queen. And if this gets ducked, I might be able to squeeze east in, no, so no squeeze is happening. I have the rest of the tricks though. And I don't have any entry issues. So I can win this in hand, unblock the spades, win jack of clubs, and then claim the rest. So I made 3. It looks like 3 is always there with the 10 of clubs favorably positioned and what looks to be a doubleton club. But it's certainly not guaranteed. And I thought about going there, but it's not going to be where the field is. So this should be a good board regardless. And I'll just claim the rest. And the 4-2 clubs also makes it a little complicated. Um, the 10 of spades is well positioned. Is 3 clubs acceptable in board 3? So as a final result, you can see that the spade people are doing a little better. Um, I bid 3 clubs. Hmm. Yeah, so we play Guestum, so over and overcall, we jump to three clubs showing the high and low suits. Normally we play that as 5-5, and but as a passed hand, Eric bidding three clubs there would not only say, partner, I've got the high and low suits, but also imply that he only has four spades, because a lot of hands in that range with five spades would have opened a weak two or even one spade. Over that, I might go three, go two spades. I could have also possibly doubled two diamonds, but it's not clear what double of two diamonds means in that situation. We haven't discussed it. So I was happy to bid the fit that we'd found, and that seemed like it would be decent, and it ended up being decent. But as it turns out, um, clubs and spades play the same way. Still average board. That's fine. And then board four should be above average. You can see that nobody, well, sorry, one pair is in three no trump, and they managed to go down. Very happy that I chose to um, bid what I did. And interesting, three no trump by north is actually down on best defense. It looks like after your four top tricks, you can always set up what looks to be the 13th diamond. So that would set me in three no trump had the defense been trying to do that, because all of my tricks like my nine of clubs and my queen jack of clubs and my uh, the backwards finesse heart position, they're all slow tricks, and I have to give up the lead twice in order to get to nine, even double dummies. So if I get a diamond lead and it's ducked around, then if I can see through the backs of the cards, I lead my ace of hearts, run the jack of hearts, and I can get three heart tricks and a diamond trick and two. That's five. But then I have to give up another trick later, say a spade, to get up to eight, which I can do if I can play double dummy. Um, but that's not nine. So I'm down. Glad we stayed in two. But overall, even though we're at what 45% going to this round, and this was average, and this was above average, I think we're actually playing decently well. So very happy that nothing too disastrous has happened so far. All right, round three. So board four ended up being excellent, and we're up to 60% after four boards. I have nothing to do here with six count, so I'm passing. Let's see how the auction develops. We are red on white, so if the opponents open the bidding, it's going to be harder for us to interfere. Also, if Eric has points, then the opponents are likely to be interfering with Eric's uh, final contract. East is taking a little bit of time to come up with a bid here. What's going to be slow? It's a slow one spade. So you got to wonder what the choice was. Probably counting up to 19, something like that. Eric's got a nice heart over call here. It's vulnerable, so we should have decent values. I have an outside ace doubleton. I have five hearts to queen. I have three spades, and three spades is actually not terrible. If West raises spades, then I know that partner's short in spades, meaning we're likely to have few wasted values. Double here doesn't imply a very good spade fit, though. Do I go four hearts here? Seems preemptive. But I think it's their hand. The West doubling there implies some points. If we can get out for down two undoubled, we're happy. Hopefully West passes. I'm worried that four hearts is going for a number. Okay, so it was double and then four spades. It's definitely not a forcing pass situation because I'm a passed hand. West has a absolute monster hand. Wow. Okay. Also, Eric led the queen of clubs. So if Eric's leading the Queen of Clubs, I don't think I want him to continue clubs. I think that's a singleton though. I'm going to give suit preference here, which is my lowest ranking club, saying I actually like diamonds if you're going to shift because I have the ace. However, the club lead ended up being bad just because at match points, hey, Batsmith, welcome to the stream. Uh, this is not going to go well. I think they're going to take 13. Well, we're just starting the Hard House Bridge Club game, and things are going okay so far, but I think the opponents are about to run 5 spades plus 6 clubs. 11 tricks is not the end of the world. And if so, eh. Actually, no. They can throw off all their hearts, so they'll get 12 tricks. Wait, maybe not. Uh, why not play hearts here? So I'm going to win my ace and then immediately shift to the Queen of Hearts here. Ah, excellent. Also, partner did not have the Ace of Hearts, which is wildly disappointing. We do not have any more tricks, and I will concede the rest of the tricks. Yeah, so you can see that they're pretty bulletproof in a slam there. I'm glad we kept them out of it. Okay, next hand. After board 5, I like to think our preemptive bidding kept them out of a slam, though they probably would have missed it anyway. Partner's opening 1 diamond here. And I have a very good hand, 16 high. There's still possibilities of slam. He has 2+ diamonds, 10 to 16 points. Slam is much more likely if we can hit a spade fit. Though partner could have 0 spades, could have 5 clubs with 0 spades, making things a lot worse. The double here, some people play double here, shows diamonds. Some people make it a take-out double. We have an agreement here where this is 4+ spades. So hopefully partner will recognize and remember that this is a spade bid. I think he will. The partner's rebidding diamonds here. So what does that tell me? He should have at least 6 diamonds, though in this circumstance, he might be forced to bid that with 5. West has some values. If West has a stack of something, it might be better to avoid something like a bad 3-no trump. How would 6 diamonds do? If partner has a big diamond suit, I've got controls everywhere. I'm just going to bid 6 diamonds. And this is the world's least scientific auction, but honestly, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. If partner's limited, we're not going to miss a grand, and he'd have to have some real junky hand for this auction for 6 diamonds not to make it, or at least to have play. So I'm going to hope it works. All right, so partner's hand looks to be pretty decent for this. We're going to need to overcome a couple of obstacles here. One of them is the position of the king of spades, which is likely to be in West's hand, and the other is the diamond queen position. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up both of those. The spade shift immediately puts pressure on Eric, though. Fortunately, Eric's awake to the pressure play by West, and now it will come down to the play on the diamonds. If West is making okay, game over. Unfortunately, there's going to be folks who are in 6 spades, and the folks in 6 spades are going to do better than us. That being said, it's going to be probably close to top. I don't think most of the field will have the confidence to bid slam here. Partner has, if I'm just counting points, 11. And if partner has 11 opposite 16, I think that most people are going to be conservative here. Anyway, this should be a good board. I'm lucky that I happen to have controls everywhere, along with a good diamond fit. I didn't need to bid some kind of vague jump in a minor suit that is supposed to be keycard because it's just pretty clearly on values along with controls. If spades, and spades were 3-2 here actually, but if spades were 4-1, then we have a natural spade loser. So I think that six diamonds is actually the better contract here because the double does imply a bad spade position. Uh, and that singleton queen of diamonds made life really easy, like a little reward for bidding a good slam. Board 5, as you can see, this field here is not the world's strongest field. There aren't a lot of people in the six spades slam, uh, which is a very good slam. The six diamonds here is an even harder one to bid, I think, or I mean, we bid it, but it's not an obvious one. Looking here, you can see lots of folks in spades. The spade contract is easier to get to when I am actually able to bid spades naturally. At tables where South opens a diamond. Actually, I don't know why that didn't happen at this table, but West's normal bid is a heart overcall with a 5-card heart suit and 3 spades. So it's a little strange that West didn't choose that, over which I would bid 1 spade, partner would rebid diamonds, I would make some kind of flailing large spade bid, and that would be the final spot. But we would have, yeah, I think that there's going to be some people who pass with the South hand as well. How were we the only ones to have found the slam on board 6? Well, that's a great question. I'm going to reward myself with a beer. No beer cards were earned so far, but certainly beer. What's this guy? Mm. Yep. It's a little surprising that more people weren't in slam there. All right. Still good round. We were the only ones in slam. That's 14 to 16. And I have a hand that wants to transfer to hearts and then leave partner in two hearts, even if partner has two hearts. Yeah, nice, cute little slam. I'm very happy with that one. Um, in terms of strength, it's only 25 high card points. But then when partner rebids diamonds after opening the bidding, and West is showing strength and length in the majors, it just becomes so clear that it's on that now had to bid it. Anyway, here comes a quieter hand. Hmm. Okay, so East is spicing things up. I don't have a hand that wants to compete much over two spades. I am a little nervous about the three level here. Partner hasn't shown three hearts, and I only have five hearts. So, and with only six high, I don't have the strength to be confident about a take out double here or a penalty double here. So I think I just have to pass two spades and hope for the best. All right. So the contract's two spades. Dummy's got 6 points, just like me. So if I'm doing math and partner has 15, say, that leaves 14 for East. So East decided not to bid over two diamonds, but came in afterwards. The partner probably has three hearts here, I'm guessing, because the Jack of Hearts, if it's singleton, means that partner has ace queen fourth of hearts. If partner has ace queen fourth of hearts, I think partner is much more likely to try competing over, and I will overtake this. Partner is much more likely to try competing over two spades. So let's hope this cashes. It might not. That's fine. All right. The Jack of Spades is advanced, and then overtaken with the King. I'll play low high because my clubs are a little better. Exactly. I bid what I thought I could make instead of struggling to find forcing bids. Alid is my more regular partner, and we would have had some firmer agreements there. I will throw off the club. I think that partner will carry the clubs more than me, but hopefully I didn't pickle myself with that. Flying ace, huh? Oh. Hope partner has the jack of clubs. Good. Okay, that's high. Am I missing something? Doesn't... Oh, partner had the spade. I think I just wasn't paying attention there. So we got that down to for plus 200. I'm very happy with plus 200 here. A double would have been, even better, but just looking here, I think that four is down, four hearts is down. We're off two spades, king of diamonds, and the ace of clubs. So that's better than the folks in four hearts, better than the folks in three hearts. This is 10 to 12. We play 10 to 12 in this seat and vulnerability. So 200 should be great, even if it's not as great as it would have been if we doubled it. And yeah, we didn't need to double there. We're beating all the folks in two hearts plus two. Very dangerous bid by East. Two diamonds, if not alerted, should be natural. And I can just look at the opponent's convention card just in case they have something going on. So over one openings, yeah, they play it as natural. So partners should anticipate it as such. Because two diamonds is natural, our agreement is, and hopefully partners on the same page as me, that two of majors to play, two no trump is leave it so. Double is penalty. Two no trump should be leave and so I'm going to bid three clubs. Here, with nothing better to do, I will pass. If partner has a hand that wants to compete to three clubs, he might just bid four clubs. If he has a hand that is strong and maybe wanted to show that he has a stopper while bidding up to three no trump, this is the approach he would take. So now, so we play that the slow method shows a stopper and the fast method denies a stopper. So I'm in three no. That is not always the best thing to do in this situation, because it's possible, if we're beating three diamonds by three tricks, that doubling is better. The ace of diamonds lead is actually quite damaging to me because of my doubleton jack. I think my jack is going to get pickled. Now, it's time to count my tricks. I have three heart tricks. The king of diamonds is another trick. That's only four. I have two more spades that could come later, putting me up to six. A club will slowly get me up to seven, and it's possible a heart will get me up to eight. Trick 9 is going to be tricky. I think I need to hope that East holding ace queen will play low here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, so now I need to decide where to win this. I think I want to win it, or where to unblock or anything like that. I'm going to play low here because I want East to continue spades. Okay, so that's one hurdle crossed, the sort of speed of what's going on. East led their aces, and I have to decide what's going on in the club suit. So does East have the ace of clubs? Probably not. East didn't lead the ace of clubs. So I may be able to sneak a club through to the queen and then play West for longer hearts. So let me try a heart up to the ace and then a club to my queen. All right, well, there's another ace. Here's another heart. So I can afford to let this go around here. The hearts are blocked right now. I think I'll want to unblock the heart position before trying to play for 3-3 clubs. So East overcalled in diamonds and has four hearts, meaning that, and probably two spades, and West raised diamonds. So if East has five diamonds and four hearts and two spades, East has two clubs. So that's not great. Let's see if this drops the 10 or jack. It's not the 10 or jack. So if clubs are 4-2 like I feared, this is going to cause a problem. If diamonds and spades are 4, or diamonds and hearts are 4-4, if East had three spades, then I can afford to play another club here. But otherwise, I don't think there's anything else I can do besides play a club and hope. Oh, yes. Okay, good. So now I'm in business. Yet another hand where there's no opportunity to win a beer card. A bit of a strange defense there. Also, a bit of a strange overcall. But I made it. That's what counts. Had we chosen to double, we get a spade, a couple hearts, a club or two. That's down to one, and then one, maybe two diamonds. Thank you for justifying my insane bid. Great bid. Two diamonds was a bid full of vim and vigor, full of courage. On the previous board, East had balanced with two spades over our transfer, and then East decided that instead of waiting to bid their four-card suit, they would bid it immediately over one trump. Double there is clear cut for what it's worth, and over double, they would probably balance their way to two spades, something like that. Over which we will just end up getting to 3-no trump, or maybe trying to take a crack at two spades. Had we defended two spades, we get two spade tricks, two heart tricks, a diamond trick, and then probably two club tricks, maybe one. So it's down one or two. So let's see the Traveler here. I don't think there's going to be that many folks in 3-no making, but there are going to be folks in 3-no. So, and I'm wrong. It's everybody in 1-no. People with my hand will pass. This hand is only 14, so there's not going to be an invite happening. And this hand will actually open the bidding with a diamond, and then this hand passes. So I think there's, yeah, you can see there's a lot of situations where North-South don't even get into the bidding at all. Jordan, welcome to the stream. Hi, Casper as well. Wise words. Our club has a house rule, which is you say hi to the opponents and introduce yourself. If usually, we know each other by now, but I say hi, and usually partner introduces the system we're playing and our names. And the reason for that is because I am busy commentating on this stream. So this is a cute little board based on the world's most fascinating overcall. And yeah, the defense can recover at that point by, the defense can recover at that point by really what did them in was the Hart shift. The Hart shift gave away a Hart trick and resolved some of my entry issues. A great round. We're up to 72, which is where we want to be. Here with a 5 count, I've got an easy pass, but I'm going to say hi to the opponents. I would love to populate the new beer card graphic with actual instances of beer cards won or lost. The closest we have to a beer card is 6 diamonds making, which isn't eligible for a beer card. But yes, we haven't had the opportunity for a beer card at all because we haven't held the 7 of diamonds in a non-diamond contract. So partner's opening a 10 to 14 1-no trump. West is overcalling 2 diamonds here, naturally. And I have 5 points, so I'm passing. This should probably be the final contract. And had I known of partners at the top of this range, I might venture a double. But absent that, no. So I have a fun choice of leads here. I think I'll just lead the 2 of clubs from 3. Dummies is pretty good. It's 11. The goal of this hand, I think, is just going to be to take our tricks without blowing anything. The club position is unknown to me. If clubs are 3, 3, 3, 4 around the table, then they might be able to set up a club pitch after trump are drawn. Partner is playing the 8 of clubs there. The 8 of clubs, so the 9 is missing, and the 3 is missing in terms of the spot. So I think this is actually potentially an encouraging club spot. And I'll just give my count here. Partner's playing the 10. Why would he play the 10? 10 should be count. But Mike is probably confident in a finesse here. So Eric could have both the king or ace of hearts, and he's likely to hold one of those. Mike decided that the finesse to take would be hearts, and he didn't take that long to decide. So I'm thinking that he probably is missing the jack of diamonds. Definitely no interest in playing on diamonds. Another spade. So partner has probably one of the top two hearts. So I'll give him 3 points for the king of hearts. He probably has the ace of spades. So I'll give him that. That's 7. The club position is probably such that partner has the queen of clubs, and I can tell because the way the clubs are played. So that puts him up to 9. So he probably has the ace of clubs, but he might not. Okay, so if he has the jack of clubs, and I think he does at this point, then that puts him up to 10. So unfortunately, the wide range of his bid makes it, oh no, how unfortunate. So, but that gives me a full count on the hand. Mike started with 4 hearts, 2 clubs, 5 diamonds, and 2 spades. All of the spades are out of Mike's hand. He has a couple of low hearts, but the jack is a winner. And then I think my 8 is high. He also has a bunch of diamonds in hand. He's been afraid of playing diamonds, and I think it's because he's missing the jack along with some of his other diamonds. So what I'm going to do when I get in with my queen of diamonds is give partner a heart ruff. Hopefully Mike didn't start with 6. No, I am counting his hand. I know he doesn't. So we got our ruff, and Eric will now play his jack of clubs. And with that, I can pitch my spade if Mike doesn't ruff in. So he does. I guess I can over rough and win my 8 of hearts, or I could not over rough. No reason to over rough here. I think my 8's high. And I think I get 2 more tricks. Unfortunately, they're only in 2, so 2 making, it's not going to be a great board for us. Does making 7 diamonds with the 7 of diamonds hold a special name? It is the beer that could, because you can only earn a beer in a non-diamond contract. So really, it should, but it's too easy if contract's diamonds. Overall, 2 diamonds by West is going to be not great because plus scores are usually what you want and minus scores are what you don't. But we defended it as well as we could have. You'll note, according to Double Dummy, Mike can do a lot better. And the reason he can do better is because if he attacks Trump, he doesn't end up losing the heart ruff. In addition, if he retains both club entries, he can set up a heart pitch on the spades. He was never able to win that long spade. So 2 passes to Mike, and I have 3 points. That means Mike's got a big hand. So as much as I feel like bidding stupid overcalls here, I will pass. What's important is retaining trust with partner, and you want partner to have some faith in your weak jump overcalls, that they're not the worst thing in the world when you're vulnerable. So I'm passing. Kevin's 2-no trump here should be a balanced invite, 11 or 12. And Mike's got a good hand, which we know because I have 3 points. So Mike is going to think about it. And then he's going to bid 3. So Kevin's playing this contract. We're going to see Mike's dummy. A very fast 6 of clubs by partner. On this auction, Kevin is usually denying a 4-card major, though he could be 4 major triple 3. So I need to consider what our path is. So you can see he has a nice hand here. I expected that. I'm playing my king of clubs, of course, but I'm just thinking about the defense here. Is there anything I need to do if the king of clubs holds? Do I shift to a heart, or do I continue with a club? I don't think a heart will be successful because partner is leading the 6 of clubs. That's a okay. So according to the rule of 11, there's 5 higher clubs than the 6. 1, 2. Kevin has 3 of those. So let's see what he plays on this king. He's playing the 2. I really, really don't think we've got running clubs here. On the other hand, if we have a heart position, they might be blocked. So what I'm going to do is shift to, but it's match points. I have to play another club at match points because even if we're not beating this contract, we need to take our tricks. Otherwise, they might vanish on long winners. And certainly that diamond suit looks like it's a stack of winners. So the Queen of Clubs is a card I'm very happy to see here. Um, I'm going to pitch the Eight of Spades because I don't like spades. I'd rather see a heart on the table than anything else. And this Nine of Clubs, I think, is losing to the Jack. So, with that out of the way, the King of Hearts is going to get taken, or as you can see, Kevin has the Ace of Hearts, and probably the King of Diamonds. So this is the end of the hand. Had Kevin lost one more trick, Kevin would have been eligible for the beer card. Actually, I don't know if, yeah, I don't think the Seven of Diamonds earns a beer if it's for an over trick, but were that the case, Kevin could earn a beer. Hey, Alad, welcome to the stream. And of course, Kevin must be a teetotaler because he's throwing away that good Seven of Diamonds. These diamonds are all good. If I were playing at imps, I might have shifted to a heart trick too. But because I knew that it's match points, I had to continue clubs. And that 10 of clubs in dummy is worth a trick. So the opponents did well to bid their 3-no trump and make it. I don't know if I would have found a king of clubs lead against 3-no, but it would have been a smart lead. So more results have come in for two diamonds making. You can see it's not a good board just because it's a plus score for the opponents. Even though we did well to hold them to 2 and not give up 2 over tricks, totally meaningless at match points. And then this board here, the opponent's bid and made a game. It's a reasonable game. Any relays? The answer is yes. We had a relay auction that Eric didn't understand because it got interfered with, that pass and redouble were 2 steps. He bid 3 clubs, which I understood to be not the hand he was showing, but to be the bid absent interference. I just bid a random 3-no trump, which we would have got to anyway. And then the opponents ran 5 mysterious spade tricks to defeat the contract, something that would have happened regardless of our bidding system. More results pour in for 3-no trump making. You can see a lot of folks are in 2 diamonds. They're in 2 diamonds because Kevin decided to courageously invite with an 11 count and 3 diamonds with the king. Most people are signing off like cowards. 6 diamonds. That's a fun one. And not a very scientific auction, but one that I think was well judged nonetheless. So Eric opened, if you can see, the south hand with 6 diamonds, the ace jack 10, and 11 count. Normal precision 1 diamond opening. West decided not to bid 1 heart, which is a normal overcall, but to double for takeout. With my hand, it's pretty good. It's 14 high, so I know we're going to game. I have 6 spades. So by our agreement, I'm bidding 1 heart, which is a transfer to spades. So I bid 1 heart, went pass, and then 2 diamonds by partner, which actually, all of the information I've heard up to this point makes my hand excellent. Partner has usually 6 or more diamonds. West is showing all kinds of strength, especially in the majors, and I have finessable positions over West's potential strength. I have a great diamond fit with king third and a singleton club. So if I had, some kind of key card available that I knew Eric would be able to catch, I would have bid that. But I thought 6 diamonds would be the favorite. I bid 6 diamonds, and fortunately, the king of spades is on side like I expected, but also the queen of diamonds being singleton simplified everything by quite a bit. So we made a nice 6 diamonds that, of course, nobody else was even close to. Nobody else was even, okay, there was only one other pair in diamonds. Yeah, versus Kevin and Mike, they beat up on us. That happens. 6 diamonds was a great spot. All right, so I think these are the substitutes. Don't know these folks, but And then board 8 was a bit of a miracle make based on the opponents not being able to continue the suit that they led, instead giving up tricks with every card they led. That last round was not great, but we were playing a strong game up to that point, so we're still well positioned. Partner's opening a weak 2 spades. Weak 2s are some of the things that we do that normal pairs do. So it's always fun to bid those weak 2s and then just compare how everything turns out on the declarer play. I have an 11 count with 2 spades. That's not a bid over 2 spades or 2 spades double. And I don't know how good East-West is here. They're intermediate players, so there's a good chance that they'll be confused in the situation and not know about things like Liebensal and possibly miss a game or get too high. So Dummy's got a 14 count, decided to bid a takeout double with 4 spades and 2 hearts. That's fine. I like it. Wait, yeah. The key here is going to be defending proper. Eric didn't lead a spade, so that diamond is probably singleton. But Eric does lead doubleton sometimes. I don't want to waste my 7 of diamonds here. I feel like it might be key. So I'm going to play the 2. Also, I have a good club holding, so that should be a suit preference card. Here comes a jack of hearts. I have no reason to do anything other than play the ace. Now, if partner has a doubleton diamond, then the 7 of diamonds might cost a trick. If partner has a singleton diamond, then I can give him a ruff, get a club back, and give him a second ruff. So I have to decide if I want to play a diamond at all, because I have probably at least one natural diamond trick coming, and a ruff won't guarantee that. So what am I going to do? I think also partner might have a nice position in the spade suit, or rather, we might be able to tap declare. I'm not convinced that going for ruffs in the diamond suit is the most productive defense here. I think that East could have up to 6 hearts if they're doing this kind of bidding. So I'm going to play partner for a singleton diamond here. He didn't lead a trump. He didn't lead a spade. Okay, it's the king of spades. It's too bad. All right. So I'm going to discourage on the spades. Yeah, Alad, we're on for Thursday. So I wonder if this has caused a blockage. Giving partner a ruff in the diamond suit isn't actually going to net a trick here. But I feel like, okay, I can afford to play low here, actually. And the reason for that is I have a natural diamond trick. That's not East's only club. So here, I see no reason not to let partner continue clubs. Or I could just play the ace, and then the jack of clubs is fine. And I'll play the 9. Maybe partner had 5. No, he didn't. East is out of spades here. I think I have a diamond trick coming. And I have the last one. So we beat it. It's nice. How would 2 spades have gone? 2 spades. Well, we're off a club, a diamond, a spade, another spade, a heart. It's close. Plus score here should be above average. Always great when partner ignores suit preference. True. In the end, it didn't matter because the second ruff wouldn't have net a trick for us. All right, so 13 by me. This is a nice 11 to 15, 2 plus diamonds. And yeah, so let's get this auction started while I look at the Traveler. Unfortunately, a lot of plus scores in our direction in the spade part score. The double ended up being pretty good if we're making two spades, though there are a couple folks down in two spades. What does Gibb say? Gibb likes two spades, but we're not all as good as Gibb. Partner's two club bid is natural, forcing clubs. The bid that I can make here is two no trump, which shows basically this. And my club fit should be useful in a no trump contract. But East is boldly going three hearts here. Now, I'll note on the last hand that West misbid and possibly, yeah, West misbid. So three no trump by partner. I guess we're red on white, so that's good. Also, partner might not have a heart stopper for his 3-0 there. He did not. That's fine. We're getting a spade lead, and I have to decide how I want to play the club suit. This is going to come down to the club suit. East has shown both major suits. Should be 10 cards at the 3 level, but likely is only 8. The 4 spades, if it's a 4th best lead, is, well, if it's a 4th best lead, then we have 3 spade losers. So I can afford to lose a club. In terms of number of tricks, if we get 5 club tricks, then we're going to get 5 clubs, and I have to watch out for blockages in the club suit, of course. But 5 clubs, 1 diamond, 6 ace, king of hearts, king of spades. That's great. If we have a club loser, then I have to scrounge for another trick somewhere. So let's see what happens on the first spade. Is West going to win the ace? No, West isn't winning the ace. So I can win the king and then play on clubs. And that could yield some benefit. Or I could just give up a spade here, counting on the 4 spades being a 4th best lead. Let's just quickly look at this just to make sure. All right. The 4th best leads. If I can put pressure on the opponents with a spade play here, might be able to net some benefit. Because I think we've got 3 spade losers coming. But also I might need the tempo with a club play. If I lose a spade and then they win 3 spades, knock out a heart, I knock out the queen of clubs, I lose another heart, then I might still have to lose another trick to lose the queen of diamonds. So I think I'm going to start on the clubs right away and start with a jack. So I'm going to play West for the queen of clubs. So I'm going to start ace and king. Okay, so this is what I expected in the club suit. No surprise here. And I'll unblock here, of course. And now that I've lost a club, there's 3 more spades to cash, assuming this was actually a 4th best lead. And 2 heart pitches by East. I need to keep an eye out for the heart position here. There's a diamond. Also, East did lead the lowest from 5, so I am down. And I have a choice here. Well, dummy is going to be an easy diamond. And I have to decide which to throw here. So I don't think these hearts are running, so I'm going to pitch. I expect East to play a diamond. If I want a diamond, I'll pitch the queen. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I have the rest of the tricks. Okay. So there's no way I can make that, but it's fine. We'll just play this out. Yeah, Eric's been doing all right, but this hand is not one that I can make, even though it's a perfectly normal 3-no trump. There's going to be people who aren't in the 3-no. However, the opponents can actually make a heart part score. Yeah, you can see a lot of folks down one and whatever. 4 hearts by West is quite the overbid, but you can see it was a save against 4 clubs. 4 clubs, is it? No, a 4 clubs is it should be down. Yeah, it's down on any kind of passive defense. Yeah, they didn't do Michaels. I don't know. We would have got to 4 clubs, which is the same disaster. Well, not that this was a disaster. This is a perfectly normal contract. Um, yeah, 3-no trump. Does it make on a ace of spades lead for what it's worth? Just curious. No, a spade lead because it gives me a trick, lets me get another trick, but it's not enough to make. All right, so I've got a 15 count, which is a perfect 14 to 16 no trump opening. Time to say hi to John and Trish, Trish and John, and bid my no trump. So Eric hasn't drilled the no trump response slam seeking stuff that I did with Alan over the weekend. So that might be something to work with him later, but hopefully this will be a nice simple auction. So partners transfer to hearts, not unexpected because I only have 2. Let's see if he's got a follow-up. 3-no trump, perfect. And with doubles and heart, I am more than happy to pass. So I get to play 3-no, and let's see what the dummy is. Eric is not Eric Kokish. Eric is my partner here tonight. Eric Knight. Um, Eric Kokish, great bridge player, great coach. He is not my bridge partner. 2 of diamonds lead. Their carding's pretty honest. I have, 7 top tricks and prospects for more in clubs, a little bit, and spades, moderate amount, and hearts. It's pretty good. So I think I'll probably tackle the hearts. Entries to dummy and entries to hand seem both pretty good. And the 7 of diamonds is not going to be a beer card here, unfortunately. So I will win the queen here, because that is the most deceptive and most likely to get a diamond continuation. And I think I'll attack the heart suit. So I think the best way to do that is just to lead up to my king. It's the 8. They don't play any kind of smith. So 8 and 5. We're still missing the 3 and the 6. I think hearts are probably 3-3. There's the 6. There's the ace. Now, I think hearts are probably 4-2 because I actually trust their card. So I don't know if there's much to do in playing another heart here. It might be better to tackle the spades. I don't know who has the length in the heart suit. I think probably Trish, because they didn't get a heart lead. No, there was a heart transfer. Okay. So, I think I'll go after spades now. So I'm going to win in hand. Play a spade to the king and do a spade hook. All right, so the spade finesse was not on. Here comes another diamond. But I do think spades are going to be splitting for me. So what I will do is actually cash out my spades now. Well, there's one heart. There's one high outstanding heart. That means, and I think John has it. So if John started with four hearts and four diamonds and three spades, he has two clubs. So unfortunately, I can't afford to duck this. I have to win my ace here. And now I think I have to lose two more. I think the 9 or 8 is here. Yeah. So that's too bad. I only made 3. I think there's going to be folks making more tricks. Yeah. Looks like I got a bottom board for some reason. And I don't even think I played it that badly. Um, yeah, not sure how I butchered that. It seems like I figured out where all their cards were, and I didn't do anything too incorrect. I have to duck a heart in order to set up the heart suit successfully. After that, because of the diamond lead, I couldn't do any better. I think what's happening at every other table is John leads a spade. When John leads a spade, and you'll note, or a heart, then we get more tricks. Club, heart, I have 7, and passing. So let's take a look at some of these other tables. What leads they got? Heart lead gives a trick. Club lead gives a trick. Heart lead gives a trick. This table led a diamond, so somehow Declare got the trick back later. And what they did was they took a backwards finesse in the spade suit. You'll notice that Indrani ran the jack of spades instead of playing a spade to the king and then running it back, which is a fascinating line of play, but it worked. On this board, the lead was the jack of clubs. Again, blowing a trick. So I have to credit John and Trish for finding the correct defense against my contract, which was leading their fourth highest of their suit, which was not bid by either of the opponents. All right, so the contract's 1-0, and I have to decide how I want to defend this. Partners passed throughout. I have 7. They could be underbidding. Am I going to hit partner with a suit? I don't know. So John has a good 14. This two was Spade's lead. Is a total waste. And I expect Trich to continue spades. Interesting. Diamonds is the unbid suit, and Trish is playing diamonds. So, and this should be reverse Smith. I don't know if Eric is up on the reverse Smith train, but that's true. I feel pretty confident in saying that this contract is going to make. And I actually think there's a very good chance that partner has the queen of spades still, and he just decided to duck it. Okay, so he didn't have it. I will win my king. And then I have to decide if I want to switch to hearts or play on diamonds. So because Trish did that thing in the diamond suit, she might not have any diamond stoppers anymore. And Eric could win a couple diamond tricks. So one approach would have been to, okay, so she did have the king of diamonds. She just decided to fool around in the suit. All right, well, Trish bid hearts. She showed up with a queen of spades and the king queen of diamonds. And she has 4 hearts. So maybe the 8 of hearts is right. Maybe partner's got ace, king, jack. Well, he's got the ace, so he'll be able to cash diamond 13, hopefully. And he had the ace king of hearts, which is nice. And he had ace king jack of hearts. Look at that. I think Trish still has the 10 of hearts and 13. Diamond. Trish might be squeezed here, but and I don't have anything in clubs, but also my heart's not good, so we'll throw away the 7 of hearts. And then party's over. Making 3. No, wait, making 1. Ah, they made it. Too bad. Anyway, we have 6 tricks. Pretty boring one. Because the opponent's got a plus score, it's good for them. Some other east-wests are down in overbid contracts. More 600s have appeared, making me feel just a little bit better. Because I don't think I played that badly at all. I don't know, maybe. Plus 600 is good, and then minus 90 is good too. And yet we're going to get 2 below average boards, dragging us down to the 50s. Overall, I think we've had a pretty good game, even though some of our bottoms, or some of our bad boards were a result of random circumstances. Bit of one nice slam, at least. All right. 14 boards down, 10 to go. Minimal field protection. You're absolutely right about that. That's the fun of the Hart House field. It is a field in which, if you want to have a good board, you need to prevent your opponents from getting to their normal makeable contract. Because if the opponents get to a normal makeable contract and then they make their contract, they're going to get a 70% board. So when you can spell that happening, sometimes you need to throw in a wrench to jam them up. The field absolutely did not protect 6 diamonds. That is true. Though I think the field would have to be fairly strong for the majority to get to slam there. It's and even if there's no double by West or no overcall, you probably don't want to be in slam just because it relies on a couple of suits going well in addition to no disasters. But anyway, I on that auction, 6 diamonds was clear. And I think a lot of other folks could have found it too. So, 2 passes to me. I'm in 3rd seat. It's not a great hand, but I do have to open this 2 hearts. Alan and Robert are the opponents, which Bob the noob is Alan, actually, and this is Robert, which Trish called Bob the knob, which was, I think, just a typo, but very funny nonetheless. The King of Spades could have easily been offside with this field. I mean, after all, West had 3 spades and 5 hearts and chose to make a takeout double. All right, looks like I get to play 2 hearts. This is fun. Note, a beer card is eligible here if partner has the 7 of diamonds. Duck second heart playing for hearts to split or ace doubled and playing the jack will usually not be helpful. You are correct. I should have ducked the second round of hearts. I knew where the ace was, and ducking only wins when my right-hand opponent had ace queen too small, and then that only avoids losing a trick rather than nets me a trick. So it would have been correct to duck the second round of hearts. And then in that case, I would have been able to knock at the queen of hearts later and taken 10 tricks. So you are correct. I didn't deserve 630 there. And that's bridge. All right, so I'm in two hearts. Partner doesn't have any kings, doesn't have any aces. We're going to go down. We were off two hearts, a spade, a diamond. That's four tricks, two clubs. That's down one. Down one would be great here. Let's see if we can get away with down one. Wow. After a double here, the nine of spades is led, probably from jack 9-8. But maybe not. I would love to throw the king here. I'm not going to. Yeah, there were options on the six diamonds hand for sure. And then yeah, the three no trump. I should have ducked the second round of hearts. It's the correct play. For some reason, I thought West was more likely to hold four hearts, but of course, because partner had shown a heart suit, East isn't going to lead a four-card heart suit. So we're getting a heart shift here. This is going to go around to the king or ace. Here comes another spade. Had I been smart and actually not block the suit, I'd be in a happier place. So what I could do is try to advance this diamond to the queen or jack, pitch a spade on a club, which could help. But why lead the nine of spades? Can I see that last trick? All right. Nine, low, ace. Okay. Interesting lead. Anyway, that's a good one. Again, a hand I wasn't eligible to win a beer card because we weren't holding the seven of diamonds. Two hearts made at another table, but the double helped us. Of course, it can be defeated if they cash their club tricks. They did not do so. I could have unblocked that king of spades, and if I do so, then I don't have that weird entry situation where I have to hope that he ducks. But that might clue the opponents into playing clubs sooner. So West is bidding their strange one diamond bid, which is not quite a precision diamond. So I have a standard strong one no trump overcall here. It's 11 to 17, no five card major, and it's not a no trump hand, but they could have as few as zero diamonds. All right. Also, the double by East is a perfectly reasonable double, I think. And then the pass by West is, I would say, also perfectly reasonable. I was lucky to make it, but still. So, transfers, I believe, are still on here. So I'm going to bid two spades. If I'm wrong, then yikes. If I'm not wrong, then, well, hopefully we can play a nice 3-2 fit. Our agreement is actually 16 to 18. And I have 15. I thought it was 16. So partner's got a spade suit, and I have two clubs, losers, a diamond and a rough, and then a couple spades. So how am I going to get away with this one? Well, there's no point covering here. I think that I'd do best to just play low from dummy. West would win his ace, give partner a rough, get a club back, another rough. I did fudge a bit. Um, it's true. But my hand's really good. Hmm. So West showed up with the queen of diamonds, the ace of diamonds, at least one club that's like 9. Probably has one of the two high spades, maybe both. If West has ace, queen, small of spades, if I run the jack, ace. The problem is getting back to this hand. I'm not confident about that. And I expected West to play ace there, just because the most likely situation here is ace of diamonds and a rough asking for a club back. And yeah. And here's the moment of truth. I probably shouldn't have played all those hearts first, but we'll see the costs. Yeah, there's the queen of spades. And 4 rounds of trump have been played here, so down one. Should have doubled this one. Or 4 trump have ever gone from the opponents. That's the last trump, and it's down one. Minus 50 is not going to be a great board because minus scores are never great at this club, but I'm happy to get away with down one there. The defense was pretty good, as it turns out. I don't think they blew a trick. You can see there are folks making 2 spades, but I can't make it on the jack of diamonds lead. This round is not in pairs. If this round is in pairs, I'd be much happier. If I keep drinking, every round is going to be in pairs. Yeah, it's just well defended. Minus scores. The bane of my existence. This club is such that if you get a minus score, it's a bad board. If you get a plus score, it's a good board. And you'll go down the list here. Plus good, minus bad, plus good, minus bad. Plus good, plus good, plus good, minus bad, minus bad. This is actually a plus bad, which is a very rare Hart House situation. Minus bad, plus bad, another rare one. Minus bad, plus good, minus bad. So only 2 boards so far have broken that pattern. Not a lot of field protection. The Jack of Diamonds lead is not going to be everybody's choice, of course. So the fact that it was found is good for them. All right, so I have a 8 count, weak, balanced. It's pass. Just say hi to the opponents. So I should bid conservatively? Well, it is one nudge in the direction of conservatism, absolutely. Yeah, oftentimes you get a plus score, you get a 170 because you miss a 75% game, and that's going to be a 50% board because a lot of the field just went 1 heart, 2 hearts, and it was 15 opposite 11. It's not good bridge, but it might be winning bridge. Now, some of the system stuff that I do, which is very relay focused, and barely any of that's come up tonight, but that describes a lot of hands in great detail, which in theory would guide the defense towards extremely accurate card play. In practice, oftentimes the defenders don't take full advantage of that information. So, partner's doubling 1 club, 1 diamond, and I have 4 cards in both minors and 3 spades to the king. So my choice, if there's a pass, there's no pass, so I'm passing. Yeah. Okay, so 1 no trumps the contract, and this is going to be one of those fight 'em outs where we don't want to blow any tricks on defense. And what lead is the least likely to blow a trick? Almost certainly a spade. I could lead the 10 of spades with king 10 9. I think the 9 is correct here. We do play Rusino leads at trick 1, so the 9 is fine. Dummy's got 8 4 of spades, which means that West might have suppressed a 4-card spade suit, possibly even a 4-card heart suit. West did open a club though, and Dummy has 4 clubs, so I expect partner to be short in clubs. West might be short in diamonds. So the cards I want to see Eric put through Dummy are actually diamonds. I don't think he's likely to do that. So the 9 to the queen to the ace. That queen says no jack, and that indicates that there's a good chance. All right, so this is 4 clubs, 4, and they're taking the finesse the wrong way. Oh, never mind. So I could win my queen here, which would block the suit. So West started with 3 clubs, possibly 4-4 in the majors. I need to figure out if I want to play a diamond here or continue one of the majors. If partner has something like king, queen of hearts, the jack of hearts might be right. And I don't think I can afford to play a spade here. I'm going to play the jack of hearts here. I don't think this is going to cost. West might win a trick, but then partner, if he has 2 honors in the hearts, might be able to take 3 tricks in the suit. Thanks, Eric. With your help, I was able to put my favorite cat picture. Let me confirm. Bad cat May. Well, that is a good cat picture. Here comes the king of clubs. So I'm playing West for 4-4 in the majors, 2 diamonds, 3 clubs. Here's a spade to the jack and king. And now I can choose to play my 10 of spades, but because partner pitched a spade, that's not safe. So what I will do is knock out that king of diamonds with the queen. This may or may not drop the jack. It did drop the jack. Excellent. Oh, so there's a spade. He does still have a diamond, so he has an entry to my hand if he has the ace. So if he plays a diamond, I have the rest of the tricks. Yet a good heart. And 2 diamonds. He hasn't pitched a diamond yet. He pitched 2 spades, so I'll throw my 10 of spades. And then he has a diamond, which I'll win. Oh, he had the 7 of diamonds. But unfortunately, they stopped in 1 and they made it. A better lead by me might have been the Jack of Hearts initially, but the spade ended up being fine. West didn't end up establishing any spades. Ultimately, 90 should be okay, even with the Hart House rule with the plus minus score thing. So yeah, East has an 11 count with 2 aces and a king. Did not raise to 2-no trump. You can see here, doesn't matter. Almost nobody is in 2-no trump. In fact, only one pair got to 3-no trump, and it's down 4. But holding it to 90 ended up being good. So, magic. Ooh. All right, I'm in 4th seat, a rare precision situation. Um, Sometimes when you play precision, you know partner's extremely limited by their initial pass, and you can pass out a lot of hands that other people would open and get a plus score because it's the opponent's hand. They've got more points than you. Here with a balance 16, I'm going to open a 15 to 17, no trump. That's our range in this position. My profile picture, for what it's worth, this is the card art for a card in a game called Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a computer card game by Blizzard Entertainment, based off of the World of Warcraft universe. Um, and in terms of card games, it's along the lines of something like a Magic the Gathering. But this is my card art, not because I'm a particular Hearthstone fan, but because this card name is the Imp Master. So I thought it would be an appropriate card to choose as my card art. 2 spades here is a range ask. It says partner. If you have towards the top of your range, bid 3 clubs. Otherwise, bid 2 no. So this is 16 to 17. If partner has a weak transfer to clubs, he'll pass. Otherwise, as a passed hand, he'll go 3 no. Now, the 2 spades range ask is unpopular among some experts because it does tell the opponents that it does give the opportunity for a lead directing double. And this is one case where the lead directing double might have actually been the bid to make if you're West and you've got 5 spades. But the heart lead is helpful. I have almost certainly 10 top tricks and nothing else. So I will want to test the clubs just to make sure that there's not a 5-0 break. And then after that, I can decide if I want to play out the whole thing or if I want to just claim it. So clubs are breaking. That's nice. For the sake of getting the opponents to discard bad things, what I will do is run the clubs before running the hearts. Normally in a squeeze position, if this was a squeeze position, what I'd want to do is cash the hearts first and then run the clubs and then offer a choice of threats between spades and diamonds, but I haven't rectified the count, so that's off the table. What I'm going to do is run the clubs and hope the opponents hold on to hearts and pitch something like their spades. And if they pitch their spades or diamonds, then I might be able to set up a long trick in one of those suits. West is pitching hearts, which isn't helpful for me. I'm going to pitch a spade and another spade for my hand. Lots of hearts being pitched, so they're definitely aware that the hearts offer no future. Not a single spade has been pitched, so it's not safe to play spades. So I'm going to cash my hearts out now. And I'm just going to cash my ace of diamonds. I don't see any reason to do anything else. Of course, I don't have the 7 of diamonds. No chance of a beer card. Thanks for explaining our no trump range. Yeah. Ooh, West has nice spades, and East has the ace. Taking a look here, had East didn't have a lead directing double available, um, West has nice spades. Had the spade suit been reversed, this hand could have made a lead directing double of spades, and then a spade lead kills 3-0. We got lucky. You can see that most folks are in 3-0, and you might wonder, well, why wouldn't you be in 3-0 with 16 opposite 8 plus a 5-card suit? Well, the answer is some people decide to not accept invitations with excellent 16 counts. Yeah, we deserved that one after the previous hand where we bid 3-0 and the opponents had a secret 5-card spade suit that they led. Yeah, East should have led a spade, actually. East has a good 5-card spade suit. I'm a little surprised. Also, nobody is down in 3-0 trump, which is remarkable. One would think that against 3-0 trump by North, and everybody's playing it by North, a spade lead is automatic. But did nobody lead a spade? Oh, well, at this table, West opened a third seat diamond, got the Queen of Diamonds lead, which is a good lead except for the fact that there's 5 cashing spade tricks. This table was our table, and at this table, the spade was led, and then what I expect is that um, West shifted to something. Fascinating. Anyway, that's bridge. This table, spade led, and then Jack of Diamonds shift. And honestly, looking at that dummy, the Jack of Diamonds could be promising. But also, your spade held up, and partner probably has an outside entry or running spades. So just continue spades. Partner's bidding a 10 to 12 no trump, and I have a 4 count. So what I'm going to do is bid Stamen and then pass partner's bid, because this is a psych, which I think is allowed. And I definitely don't want the opponents coming into this auction. So unfortunately, we're going to be in, well, it's probably a 4-2 fit. The good news is that the opponents have enough strength for game. Oh, so it's my lucky day because partner actually has an excellent 5-card spade suit. So instead of being a psycher, I'm a cheater. Okay, I accept. Um, I guess looking at partner's hand, the bad news is that he actually has such a good hand that the opponents probably don't have a game. Um, we have a 7-card heart fit and 4 top tricks. So if they were in 3-0, they'd be able to cash 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, 7. Actually, they can make 3-0. Yeah, perhaps just because of the blockage in the club suit, but still. Ups are making 2-0 trump. They should be in 3-0 trump. 12 opposite 3 is 25 to the opponents. The heart suit could actually yield a trick if some of their honors crash against each other, or if there's a rough and discard. If West has a natural spade trick, then this nets a trick. Also, if West discards, Eric can discard what do you call it, a heart on the Queen of Clubs, but West smartly roughed and is playing hearts out. So I'm hoping that that queen of spades was a natural trick because that makes it, adds a little justice to the word. So we're down 2, it looks like. It's a minus score. We'll see if the minus score ends up being a below average board. Ruth decides to rough in. Well, she doesn't know that Eric has 5 spades. Unfortunately, that queen of spades rough was with just the queen left, so Eric has to lose one more spade for minus 150. Minus 150 is a lot worse than minus 100. There's going to be people making something between like plus 110, plus 130 third way. I bet this is going to be a below average. Also, yeah, Eric might have wanted to start ace of spades and a spade. But you can see the opponents are making at least 9 tricks and no trumps, so 150 is going to be okay at least. Here I have a 7 count with 5 spades and 4 hearts. Because partners hasn't passed yet, I'm going to pass with this hand. If he has a heart suit, I don't want to open 2 spades. Ruth is opening 2 spades. So if Eric doubles, I have a choice to make. I could pass for penalty, because I think Eric's going to double here. But he's actually overcalling 3 diamonds naturally, which is the worst possible bid he could make for me. Now, if Noble Poise, who's Noble Poise? Okay, so that is Karen. I need to double this because I don't want partner bidding diamonds again. And I have 5 spades the queen jack. So partner knows this is a penalty double. The question is his hand holding enough defense to do anything else? So now he's bidding 4 diamonds. And my hand is pretty worthless opposite a diamond contract. I have to pass. He could have bid 5 diamonds if he wanted, so I'm just passing. Maybe Ruth will bid 4 spades. Nope. That double for us is definitely a penalty double. But the looks like 4 diamonds has play. Play? Oh. Does it have play? I don't know. Let's see how 2 spades ended up being. It ended up being slightly above average. Had he made 1 fewer under trick, and on that defense, he I don't know if he can actually legitimately hold it to down 2. Um, yeah. Only 2 people bid game with their 25 combined hyper points. So here comes 4 diamonds down a couple. Down 2 is sad. At least we weren't doubled. We don't have a spot for what it's worth. The opponents also don't really have a spot. If they were in a spade contract, they have 2 diamond losers, a club loser, a heart loser, that's 4, and then I might make 1 or 2 spades. Why is double penalty there? That's a great question. Yeah, it could have been some kind of responsive double, perhaps. We might play responsive doubles up to 3 spades. I can look at my own convention card as it turns out. Fascinating. Responsive through blank. Yikes. Um, as a past hand, who knows, right? Would it have been better to just not a bottom yet? Just defend three spades undoubled. Well, I know partner's gonna bid four diamonds. Um, well, the reason it's penalty doubled is because you want to score 800 against the opponents. But um, I need to consult my system notes. Uh, yeah. I'd love to see some two spades doubled making, though. Does two spades doubled make? I don't think so. There's two diamond losers, club, heart, and at least one spade against most defense. Still, we were pretty doomed on that one when the opponents bid three spades. Eric has a hand that's weak enough to pass, which is unfortunate because had I passed, Eric would pass too. I sort of thought he'd either have a seventh diamond or an extra king or queen in there somewhere, which would have made him bid regardless of my double. But I think the double did push him to bid because he didn't assume it was penalty. Exactly. You make a good point, Alan, because I know, Alan, that you would interpret this as a penalty double. Eric, different person. So I'd need to consult the notes to see if we have an explicit agreement here. But obviously, we haven't gamed out that particular situation. And as a passed hand, there's only so many penalty type holdings I can hold. But overall, we're having a good game going into the last round. This board ended up being slightly above average. Uh, had I passed, I think probably we just play one no trump down three, which is a similar result. Though, had Eric passed and I passed, the opponents would probably have missed their game. It's what 15 opposite 10. It should go 1 no 3 no at most tables, but one spade, double pass, slow cubed, 3 no trump is a reasonable auction. I don't know. So yeah, so Eric had a hand where, and I can open it up right here. This is the hand in question, board three. Eric was a passed hand with four spades and five clubs. He had two aces and 9 points. Uh, After Eric initially passed, it went one heart pass to him. And he chose to bid two clubs, which is what I would have bid. But then afterwards, he said he could have bid three clubs, which he thought at that point might have described his hand better. And I said I wouldn't have bid three clubs with his hand because I wouldn't have thought of it. But it's not an absurd bid at all. Um, and then we would have been more likely to find our 4-4 spade. All right, so not a great round for us, but we can recover. The thing to do is to just play good bridge. I have a 10 count. It's red on white, so I have to pass here. Eric with a third seat, two heart opening bid. I have a nice heart suit. So I would be happy to compete to the 3 level here, assuming West makes some kind of action. West is doubling, and I have a pretty clear 3 heart compete. And this is going to get passed out. So I'm passing here, even though this would be a penalty double situation, almost certainly, because I definitely don't want East to pull 4 diamonds doubled. All right. So now that I'm defending 4 diamonds, I have to choose how to defend this. So with my diamond suit as good as it is, there's 2 choices. One is try to tap declare by playing on hearts. The other is to play diamonds to prevent roughs and dummy. I'm not convinced there's any roughs in dummy. So I think the best thing to do is to just tap declare by playing on hearts. I'm going to start with the ace. Dummy is terrible. That's fine. And it drops the singleton king. And I can definitely afford to play 1 round of hearts that'll get trumped here. West will probably try drawing a round of diamonds by playing a diamond to the queen. When that happens, I have to decide if I want to duck it to encourage West to come back to hand. I think I will duck it to encourage West to come back to hand to play another round of diamonds. So then that will let me score a lower diamond as well. 8 is low. West is playing me for the ace now, but West should have probably the king and the jack. I assume that this is from king jack. All right, so West is down to, because West roughed diamond number 2, partner started with 2, 1, 5. I'm assuming 5, and 2 rounds of diamonds and played 1 rough, so just king small at this point. So here, what I can do is actually pull West's trump. So I'm going to play the 10 of diamonds, and then eventually I should be able to get back to partner with a heart. West is deciding whether to hold up or not. West is taking. Had West held up, I might have actually continued the diamond suit. But it looks like West is going to play king and a club here, which is what I want. I'm going to rough with the 8 of diamonds, which hopefully will clue partner into the fact that, and I think West probably has, they have all the clubs, but I hope I'm not roughing partner's heart. I'm going to play a heart to partner. Oh, I forgot to draw declares trump. That was terrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just missed. Terrible. Oh, I clicked too fast. Oh. My partner only has, what, 1 more heart now? This is not good. I blew 2 tricks on defense. Yeah, he was throwing away heart winners. Still, 150 is good. Double dummy, it's down 3. Ace of hearts lead is good. Heart continuation is good. Double dummy, it's always best to win the ace of diamonds there, I think, but ducking is psychologically the better tactic because it encourages the opponents to take out their own diamonds. So I should have just roughed this diamond and then taken out declares diamond and then played a heart to partner, and that would have gotten us another 50 points. All right, so it's time to focus on the next hand where partner's got 16 or more points. I have 12. Anyway, let's bid it up. So 8 to 14. So I'm going to alert and then bid. So this is 8 to 14, bow, or some 444-1. Well, thanks for explaining my bid, partner. And now partner's bidding one no trump. Here with 12 to 14, I'm going to bid two clubs, and that'll clue partner into the fact that he might want to shape my hand out fully if he wants to explore slam. It is the first one club bid of the night. Fascinating. The 150 remains the top board there, so that's relief. Still should have been down 5 or whatever. With a 4-card spade suit, I have to bid 2 hearts here. And then partner will bid 2 spades. Over 2 spades, 2 no trump would show 4 clubs. 3 clubs would show 4 diamonds. And then the hands with 4 spades get rolled out here. So I'm bidding the next step up. So not 2 no, not 3 clubs, but 3 diamonds. So it's 4, 4, 2, 3. The idea here is the way to remember it is transfer as much as possible. So true no trump transfer to 4 to clubs, 3 clubs transfer to diamonds. The last shape you have, like the last suit, you roll the 2 3 and the 3 2 out. So here this is a specific 4 4 2 3 shape. Hopefully partner will remember. Now, because I've explained my exact shape, partner's 3 hearts will then ask me about my aces. But he's just going 3 no with only 12 points and happy to pass. A bit of a boring result. Partner might have got my shape wrong because he has 4 hearts, but it's possible that no trump will play as well. No, we should be in 6 hearts. The 9 of diamonds lead is fun. Is it a 4th best diamond? Could be. Some people lead strange 4th best leads. Some people will lead the bottom of sequences. Some people lead the top of nothing or the second from nothing. They'll lead coded 10s without alerting it as such. Sometimes they'll lead the second of a long, weak suit. What do I think the 9 of diamonds is after bringing out the king? I'm going to guess, and this is my official guess, West has queen, jack, 10, 9, and decided to lead the 4th best diamond. They did get the opening lead right. And while Declare's hand is unknown to the opponents, I suspect that my hand might have been unknown to Eric, but who knows? That 8 of hearts looks suspiciously short. Fortunate. So this contract's making, but West of course can afford to throw away spades. Because I think West started with queen, jack, 10, 9 of diamonds, I would have held on to that 10 of hearts for a little longer because you haven't told West about who has the last heart. West is really holding on to those diamonds. West's thrown off 2 spades and has fallen to 2 spades. So West started with 4 spades, 2 hearts. Yeah. What was the... Okay, so East followed. So 3 clubs have been pitched. I think you finesse. Nope. Do I know my opponents are what? The 9, 4th best from queen, jack, 10, 9. Anyway, he should have taken 13 tricks. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you have to live inside their heads. You've seen after seeing a lot of bizarre fourth best leads, under leading aces against suit contracts, and then playing low from bottom of sequences, that nine of diamonds made it very clear what was going on there. And then the three club pitches happening, and then the 10 leading to the jack of clubs, meant that it was very clear that the club finesse was onside because nobody is bearing the king of clubs there. Eric could have taken 13 tricks. But you know what? I don't credit him for getting it wrong. It happens. Overall, it was a good round because of the four diamonds down three ended up being a top board. We're at 56% going into the last two boards, and that gives us a shot. If he gets to six hearts, it's a top board because the club is onside. We're able to pitch both diamonds and one club on the spades, and then, you know, most club positions are going to lead to making six or seven. So 1-0 trump by West here. I have a 10 count that doesn't really feel like getting in on a Adobe Flash player. Go away. I got a nag to update my Flash. All right. Stamen's happening. West is going to bid two diamonds. Oh, interesting. So yes, I could have doubled technically if I wanted to show my six card minor. I would rather just play defense with this hand. So the fourth best club lead is going to be the choice here. West doesn't have a four card major, but East probably does. Oh, I should say hi to the opponents. But I missed it. I missed the boat. Okay, so thinking about this for a second, fourth best club. So Dummy's got King Jack Doubleton. You always play the Jack here, but hopefully we'll see the King and the Ace. Still, I would love to see partner play the Ace and the club here. That would be beautiful. Partner at Ace 10-2. Would he duck? Possibly. Still, I have a few entries into my hand with the King Queen of Spades. The West only holding three spades, unlikely. So first of all, on the club, partner played the two of clubs, which should be, by Eric's interpretation, probably a count card, though Alad would probably play this attitude. But I'm pretty sure I have West down for at least three card club suit. All right, so here's the diamond sitch. Now, I have to throw a club here because of my important majors. Partner has another club. He's playing a club to the king. That's fine. I want him to play clubs. I don't want him to play anything else. Because now that he's in dummy, or that now that Misty, who's Susie, is in dummy, she has to play towards her hand. So she's unlikely to play ace and a heart or a low heart, but she is playing a heart, so that's very lucky. Partner with the ace of the other suit means that he doesn't have the ace of spades. That's fine. I have to play a club here, I think. That'll knock out the high club. If partner has the jack of hearts, we might do well. Do I play the king of spades, though, to knock out the ace of clubs? She's taken four tricks. She has the ace of hearts, 5. The ace of spades, 6. Probably two diamonds, 7, 8. She has a club, that's 9. So she has 9 tricks. Where does 10 come from for her? If I play my king of spades, 10 is easy. If I play a club, it's not. So I need to play a club here. And now I just pitch cards. Might have been better to hold on to a heart for deceptive purposes, but I do suspect she likely has somehow like the... Maybe the queen of spades would have been a better card to play there. Spade. Nope. I have to throw a club. Partners the long heart were good, but we'll see. I wasn't paying too much attention. He does have the 9 of hearts. So fortunately, we held it to making 4, which again is probably not going to be a great board because the club lead did give up a trick, so to speak, give up half a trick. But, and there's always a pair or two who misses the game. Right now, it's an average result. Okay, last hand of the night. I've got a really good 15, lots of aces and a king. West is passing. I can't open this a strong no trump, so we're already against the field. This is a precision 1 diamond opening. If partner bids 1 heart, I raise it to 2 hearts, which shows sort of this 13 to 16 balanced hand. If partner bids a spade, I have to rebid 1 no trump, showing the 13 to 16 balanced hand. If partner does something else, then who knows? East is going to come in for a bid, I bet. The longer East takes to bid, the more diamonds you can put in East's hand. 1 heart, excellent. So here, my 2 heart bid should show a hand. So over 2 spades, I have to bid 3 hearts here. 3 hearts, if Eric remembers that my 2 no trump shows some kind of like limited hand, should show actually a very good 4 card heart raise. We also do play support doubles here. And now the question is this a penalty double or is this a 4 heart bid on my own? Partner did not go 4 hearts. I hope partner has a defensive trick, but it's worth a double nonetheless. Both of the opponents are passed. The contract is 3 spades doubled, and I have to decide if I want to start with the high hearts or if I want to pull the opponent's trumps first. I think what I want to do is cut down on roughing value here. So I'm going to lead my 3 of spades and then get in with a heart and play ace and a spade. But dummy only has, so dummy's actually very strong, very, very strong. I'm counting here, and I count 16 high card points. Dummy has 16 high card points and passed over 1 diamond. Ah, shoot. Yeah, 3 hearts is my stronger call than a 2 no trump bid, but partner's playing the 9 of spades. I hope he has a 2nd spade or a 3rd spade, but he doesn't have the queen. He did manage to scrape a 1 heart response though, and he doesn't have anything in the majors. So he probably has the ace of clubs, and he probably has the queen of diamonds. And West has 7 spades and didn't open 3 spades. Oh my god. So I'm counting 6, 7. How are we going to do this? Well, I have to hope partner has a good club holding here. Oh, he doesn't. Six, 7. The king of diamonds is 8. Oh, thank God. Okay. So now I can afford to try to cash 1 more heart. Oh, that was close. And then the ace of diamonds. One diamond. Oh, she ducked. Three clubs, two hearts, and all spades. Wow. Lucky we beat that. Should make, no, that's the previous one, but wow. I guess it's down to the ace of spades lead would have been better because it means that I can then cash my ace, king of hearts, the ace of diamonds, the ace of clubs to get it down to one. On the low spade lead, and then I think we establish something else later, but yeah, it's always down, but not at that point. At that point, it can make if Declarer can pull my trump and then pitch her diamond loser or heart loser on the high club, but she didn't do that because she's very nice to me. Yeah, a lot of ways to make that contract. After I win my ace of hearts, what I should have done was actually cash out to beat it, and I don't know why I didn't because I must have been on drugs. But a lot of folks doubling spades and getting it down too. So the double was actually really key in getting us a bunch of match points there. Uh, though it would have been embarrassing for three spades to make exactly doubled. Had it made undoubled, it still would have been a bottom board, so the double was worth it. Yeah, though it's I'd be less annoyed about the missing the relay sequence than about not taking that finesse. But the last round ended up being pretty good. So this board was not bad at all. It was middling. And the last one was what looks like a tied for top with a bunch of other pairs. So we were sitting at 56. That should bring us up to something like a high 50s. High 50s can be enough to win. It usually isn't. Often a pair runs away with these games. Yeah, it happens. All right, it's over. We didn't win. Um, we came in third in our direction with a 57% game. 58 would have been enough to win. Just a little bit better. Overall, I made a couple mistakes through the course of the night. We had a few misunderstandings, and we didn't do everything perfect. Like even the top board we got there, I blew one or two tricks on defense, but overall not bad. Tight field, zero beer cards either for Eric or for myself. Happy with the way the game turned out. On Thursday, on Thursday, playing with Alad again, so there's going to be probably fewer misunderstandings and probably more ridiculous bids by partner. I'll have to field those, but I'm happy with how it went. Overall, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Uh, Bridge happened. Bridge didn't win. Bridge did okay. Bridge on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. With Alad, we're going to bid all the things that we talk about and try not to screw them up. So, good night, good night, good night.